begin to thin. The night knows where I've been. No mirror asks me who I was. The road accepts me just because. 夜明け前の出口ランプ、青く静かに光る。選ばなくても道は続く。Every mile feels light and clean. Nothing pulling back at me. 振り向かないこの速度。 Blue exit the photo. just out of time 過去は追いかけない未来も急がない今だけが動いてる If tomorrow asks for more I'll answer when I reach that door 今はこのまま Ooh, I said before door Just hold me all the same I don't need to stake a claim ただ溶けてる Blue hours don't ask my name Nothing here I need to frame Not erased, not defined このままで名前のないLights fade, then gently quit As if they've done their part in it What I was begins to rest Not forgotten, just less pressed 夜の最後の温度胸に残ってる連れてゆくのはこれだけ If the day looks straight at me Quietly 急がない今は Blue hours don't ask my name Blue hours don't ask my name I thought I needed recognition A sound, a mark, a trace But being uncalled, unclaimed Is also a kind of grace 呼ばれなくても消えないこの存在 Hours don't ask 私を必要としない朝、それが優しい。証明しなくていいこの空気。 No rush hiding in the light, no dead left from last night. 問いかけない朝の橋。 Morning without needing me, still I'm here, still breathing free. I don't rush to disagree. ただ歩き出す 発の少し手前、ホームの青い明かり、行く理由も戻る理由もいらない。 Time stands where it wants to be, not rushing you, not me. 急がせないこの時間。 Platform glow, almost morning, holding night without warning. I don't need to stay or leave, ただ呼吸してる。 Platform glow, almost morning, last of dreams, softly forming, not an ending, not a start. この間にいる答えはまだなくていい。このままで夜が薄れる。 Coffee hums in paper cups, faces fade and line back up. Every step feels lighter now, I don't ask myself how. 街が目覚める前の少しだけ残った夜、手放さなくても進める。 If morning calls my name too loud, I keep the quiet I found. 夜の温度を胸に。 Platform glow, almost morning. Platform glow, almost morning. I used to fear this hour, the in-between, the pale light. Now it feels honest, like I don't have to fight. 終電でも始発でもないこの場所で、私は私になる。 Platform glow, almost morning. Platform glow, almost morning. Streetlights counting time for me. One by one they let me be. No one waiting, no one late. Just this lane and its quiet pace. 行き先のないレーンを走る。理由なんて持たなくていい。夜はいつも急がせない。 Every signal turns me calm. Red or green feels just as warm. 問いかけないでこのまで。 Quiet lane, no destination, moving without explanation. I don't need to call it freedom, ただ進んでるだけ。 Quiet lane, no destination, heart and neutral, steady vibration. Not a loss, not hesitation. この夜と同じ速さ。答えはいらない、選ばなくていい。 過去と今がすれ違ってバックミラーに消えてゆく戻らなくていい今が動いてるIf I slow down nothing breaks This is all the room I take 無理をしない夜の中 Quietly no destination Quietly no destination Quietly no destination I don't need a perfect end I don't need to circle back Tonight is wide and honest And that is more than that 終わりでも始まりでもなくここにいるだけ孤独さえ優しい Quietly no destination Quietly no destination Quietly no destination Quietly I'm okay Rearview FM at 241 A voice that knows where I've been Not talking to me just near Close enough to disappear リアミラー越しの小さな音誰の声でもない聞いてるだけで足りてる No question waiting in the air No hands pulling me somewhere 問いかけない nothing left I need to mend. I don't fix, I don't pretend. ただ感じてる Rearview Silence 3:22 a.m. Street lights blink like old friends. Not alone but just myself. この夜にほどけてくA steadier face, not in a rush, not out of place. Crowds move past, I stay composed, like time forgot the way it goes. 駅のガラスに映る私、強くも弱くもない問いかけないこの表情距離で呼吸する答えはいらない整ってるこのままで十分 Footsteps soften down the hall Every echo learns to fall What I fear begins to rest No test left expect the night to ask, but silence keeps its balance, and that's all I have to have. 終わりでも始まりでもない、平静が私。 Station glass composure, Station glass composure, Station glass composure, Station glass composure. But staying still is also motion, and the night feels the same. 消えなくても休めるこの場所で息をするベルベットみたいな速度選ばされた感じはない自然に曲がる Nothing pulling in my sleeve Nothing asking me to leave 振り向かないそれだけ Velvet turn before dawn な逃げるな Holding on with me, but it doesn't steer the wheel 過去を置いていかない抱えたまま軽い失わなくても進める If the morning asks my name I'll answer when it feels the same 今はこのまま Velvet turn before dawn Velvet turn before dawn Change had to be loud, a break, a burn, a different sound, but quiet curves the longest way, and still a ride's okay. 変わるって壊すことじゃない。静かに向きを feels wider than before, like it's not asking me for more. No applause, no reason why, just a morning passing by. 柔らかな朝へ歩き出す。証明も説明もいらない。 No weight left from last night's pace. Everything is in its place. 問いかけないこの光。 Walking into the softer morning. Nothing here feels foreign. I don't rush, I don't delay. ただ進むだけ。 Walking into the softer morning. Night stays with me, not warning, not behind, not far away. 胸の奥で答えはいらない今日でも昨日の夜ずれて Shadow shorten on the ground. Every sound a smaller sound. What I learned without a word finally feels like being heard. 夜に教わったペースで今日も歩ける。 If the day asks who I am, I'll answer simply when I can. 今はただ Walking into the softer morning. Walking into the softer morning. Walking into the softer morning. Walking. I don't carry the night as weight. I carry it as shape. It doesn't slow me down. It teaches me the pace. 夜は終わらない形を変えて続く。 Walking into the softer morning. Walking into the softer morning. Walking into draw a line, make sense of when. But the night just thins away, and that is how it stays. 終わりじゃなくて薄まる、それだけで十分。 Where the neon grows thin, where the neon grows thin, where the neon grows thin. I don't know where I've been, and I don't need to know. ただほどける Where the neon grows thin, nothing lost beneath the skin. Not a race, not moving on, moving on. inside my chest 問いかけない Where the night releases me Where the night releases me Nothing lost, nothing free I don't rush into the day ただ自然に Where the night releases me Every breath comes easily Not a break, not a decree この流れでネオンが薄れて心が軽い Windows catch a softer blue The city changes so do I too What I feel begins to sleep Not a race, just not that deep 朝に連れて行く夜の温度手放さなくても進める If tomorrow calls my name I'll answer when it feels the same 今はまだ Where the night releases me Where the night releases me I don't cross the finish line I just feel the weight unwind Night doesn't end, it simply moves and lets me move there too 終わるんじゃなくてほどけるそれだけで十分 Where the night releases me Where the night releases me The road goes quiet all at once Like it knows I'm far enough Hands are loose, my shoulders drop Nothing here, I need to stop 速さが休む場所やっと見つけた追い越さなくても届いてる Every mile I try to win Softens where I'm standing in 問いかけない夜の奥 Where the speed finally rests I lay my doubts down gently next I don't need to prove my best ただあるだけ Where the speed finally rests No more racing What comes next Not afraid Not holding less この夜にほどける答えはいらない急がなくていいここに着いたそれだけで City lights grow thin and kind Like they're waving me inside What I chase lets go of me And I let it peacefully 失ったと思ってたものも胸にある手放さなくても軽い If tomorrow wants my 始まりでもないこの場所で息をする Where the speed finally rests Where the speed finally rests The city keeps its secrets thin Headlights paint the asphalt skin No big answers, no big scenes Just me and the in-between フロントガラスに滲むネオン言葉にしない気持ち急がなくていいこの夜が味方 Green light, I don't rush I let the silence do the math 問いかけないで胸の奥がほどける Wiperlight Interlude, a small blue loop I'm drifting through I don't need to name the mood 答えはいらないただ走る Wiperlight Interlude, radio noise like velvet proof I'm not broken, I'm just true この夜に身を委ねるネオンは嘘をつかない私も嘘をつかない A distant siren turns to song Then fades like it was never wrong Rearview memories passing slow I let them go, I let them go 過去のため息も音に変えてスピードじゃなく確かさで失ってもいいそれでも進める If your shadow crosses mine I won't chase it down the line 追いかけない求めないでも消えない Wiperlight Interlude Wiperlight Interlude Wiperlight Interlude Maybe love was too fast Maybe I held it too tight But tonight I'm learning how to breathe in the light 触れたら壊れそうな記憶たち忘れようとするほど踊るさよならは言わなくていい夜は分かってる Wiperlight Interlude Wiperlight Interlude Wiperlight Interlude drop resets the pace. Nothing here I need to chase. 問いかけないで今はただ Wiperlight Interval. Time feels kind and vertical. I don't name what I'm feeling now. 答えはいらない Wiperlight Interval. Radio low, my heart stays full. Not too fast, not standing still. 夜と同じ速さ名前のない気持ち胸で揺れる Street signs blur then reappear. Every fear feels less severe. I don't fix what I don't need. I just let the motion lead. 忘れかけた声さえ雨に溶けてく拾わなくても進める If the night keeps changing lanes I'll keep driving just the same 選ばない今は Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval I thought I had to understand Draw a map, decide demand But rain says let it be And that feels enough for me 決めなくてもいい夜は長いこの感覚が私 Wiperlight Interval I'm okay Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Wiperlight Interval Thank you.